This is a Terra Luna Classic price prediction and LUNC technical analysis on hourly, 4-hourly and daily timeframes as well as Luna Classic news today. Now we present current trading system signals. We always decisions only that align with the higher timeframe trend. Technical analysis and trading signals on the daily timeframe. The daily chart gives us a buy signal. When the decision is made on the daily timeframe, we only consider buy signals that align with the weekly timeframe to reduce the risk and increase the probability of success. Only going long is allowed by our trading methodology. Technical analysis and trading signals on the 4-hourly timeframe. On the 4-hour chart, we see the sell signal. When the decision is made on the 4-hourly timeframe, we only consider sell signals that align with the daily and weekly timeframe to reduce the risk and increase the probability of success. Only going short is allowed by our trading methodology. Technical analysis and trading signals on the 1-hour timeframe. On the hourly chart, we see the buy signal. When the decision is made on the hourly timeframe, we only consider buy signals that align with the daily timeframe to reduce the risk and increase the probability of success. Only going long is allowed by our trading methodology. Watch until the end of video as we will present you results of our another trading strategy. Subscribe to get more technical analysis videos. Before we present our second Terra Luna Classic technical analysis, we will tell you about other price prediction news. 1. Terra Classic price prediction, is LUNC dead? 2 experts predict 0. 2. Terra Luna Classic price prediction is $400 million trading volume comes in. 3. Luna Classic price prediction, a second opportunity to short LUNC's 50% crash. Terra Classic price prediction, is LUNC dead? 2 experts predict 0. 2 of the best crypto traders were right when they said that the bull run would end on the day that the Terra Classic price hit its high point in 2022. On September 8th, the LUNC price on Binance hit $0, and as of mid-October, LUNC is trading more than 50% lower, below the $0 level. Light, who has 169,000 followers, tweeted, "Think LUNC burn trade is going to crash. Momentum just broke." GCR, who has 187,000 followers, responded from his other account with "That's correct, 0. Back in March, it was said that GCR won a $10 million bet against the former CEO of Terraform Labs, Do Kwon, with his negative price estimate for Terra Luna. He predicted that the Terra Classic price action would be a pump and dump pumped by hit-and-run developers and cynical exchange operators, all taking advantage of the hordes of retail looking to make it all back in one trade, and that LUNC would drop 90% plus to return to its origin, or lower, a few days later. Later that month, the price of LUNC fell 70% to $0. But nothing falls in a straight line. The Terra Luna collapse in May was a black swan event caused by the circulating supply going up to 6.5 trillion. Light's prognosis, he plotted a goal of $0, the annual low of the new Terra Classic asset since the hard fork, reached on June 9, 2022, would need the LUNC price to decrease 84% from today's price. Tweets on the October LUNC price prediction, LUNC burn. Light's most recent tweet thread this month is about Binance burning LUNC tokens, and how the 1.2% LUNC burn is insufficient to support Terra Classic's market value jumping by more than $1 billion since its announcement. On October 3rd, he also published Coinalyze data revealing an insane amount of deadwood to wipe out in LUNC futures, $262.2 million across venues and instruments, all levered, all pushed by a bankrupt narrative into a sell the news event. The Terra Classic price has not moved higher than that since his September 8th. Light is thought to be one of the best crypto traders on Twitter to follow for price predictions and other market research. As predicted by GCR, the Bitcoin price peaked in November 2021, when the all-time high of $69,000 was reached, and the bear market started. We previously revealed that Gigantic Rebirth shorted LUNC at $0 September 9th and was up over $4.4 million in PNL a week later, on the same day that the price of Terra Classic hit its highest point. A well-known crypto expert named Tree of Alpha compared LUNC to a Ponzi scheme and said that transaction tax burning would not stop SafeMoon from going to zero. Alternatives to Luna Terra Classic. Retail investors holding LUNC can stand to lose a lot if Light and GCR's Terra Classic projections remain true, as they have been so far. Some high-potential LUNC alternatives may be found in our evaluations of the most recent crypto presales. New token presales often provide a better ROI than assets with multi-billion-dollar market capitalizations. Terra Luna Classic price prediction is $400 million trading volume comes in. Terra Luna Classic is poised for a bullish breakthrough, which may bring the LUNC price up 26%. During the American session on Friday, the surviving Terra network was trading at $0. For a good result, the support around $0 very important, and the pressure goes up at $0. The volume of the Terra Luna Classic has surpassed $400 million due to Binance's token burn. Terra Luna Classic has become one of the market's most traded crypto assets in the previous 3 weeks, with a trading volume of $400 million. The Binance exchange is responsible for LUNC's increased volume. Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of the world's biggest cryptocurrency, announced a Terra Luna Classic token burn on September 26. According to CZ, trading fees would be transmitted to an unrecoverable wallet address and deducted from the token's circulating supply. According to reports on Thursday, the token burn, which is slated to begin every Tuesday, burned 5.5 billion LUNC tokens in the week ending October 3rd. Another 2.9 billion LUNC tokens were burnt over the week of October 4th to October 10th. Investors have continued to pour into the Binance exchange, expecting to see the Terra Luna Classic price rise from the depths of the abyss. During one of the well-reported token burn operations, the LUNC price more than quadrupled. LUNC ascended the ladder from support at $0 the upside, tagging $0. Since then, the price has retraced a little. The overall bearishness of the crypto market may have led to LUNC's decline. Remember that the September Consumer Price Index in the United States exceeded predictions by 8.2%. This indicator shows that consumers will still have to deal with inflation, which indirectly affects investment choices, especially for riskier asset classes like cryptocurrency. The Terra Luna Classic price has formed an important bullish pattern. On the LUNC USD 8-hour chart, a double bottom pattern emerged, followed by confirmation of support at $0. This bullish pattern, which is made up of 2 price valleys, often shows that a trend is about to change after a long slump. Investors seeking long positions in the Terra Luna Classic price should wait until the token breaks over the pattern's neckline resistance. A 26% bullish rise to $0 indicated by this breakthrough. Investors should not trade in defiance of the current bear market trend. Trade retracements are likely to occur often, necessitating the necessity to profit whenever possible. If the LUNC price fails to break above $0, it may fall below the purple 200-day SMA. Other downside goals are $0, $0, respectively. Keep in mind that several prominent crypto experts believe LUNC may retrace its whole bull run since June. Learn more here. Investors should consider diversifying their portfolios with a green, sustainable option as they increase their participation in the LUNC token burn on Binance. The Impact Project, a decentralized carbon credit marketplace that launched its presale just over a week ago, is one potential new currency in this space. For 1 cent per IMPT, it has already raised more than $4 million. This price is expected to rise when the first part of the auction concludes. IMPT, built on the Ethereum blockchain, allows users to exchange NFT-based carbon offsets while simultaneously allowing customers to purchase online with shops supporting green projects. It has the basics to perform well when ESG investment is becoming increasingly popular. Luna Classic price prediction, a second opportunity to short LUNC's 50% crash. The Luna Classic price continued to fall over the weekend, but things seem to be improving this week. As the new week begins, investors might anticipate a little rise that will provide a stronger entry point for the continued negative slide. Another opportunity is provided by the Luna Classic pricing. Between September 26th and October 10th, the Luna Classic price formed a head and shoulders pattern. But on October 10th, the selling pressure led to a breakdown, which set off a 50% drop. The head and shoulders arrangement predicts a 50% downswing, which is calculated by measuring the distance between the top of the head and the valley that follows. When this metric is used with the breakout point at $0, the objective is $0. So far, the Luna Classic price has fallen 11% but is rising. It will most likely retest the highest volume traded level since August 24th at $0, which will act as a resistance level. As a result, investors who want to short LUNC may do so here. If the sellers initiate a downturn before retesting $0, the Luna Classic price might collapse to the $0 level. A collapse of this level might further accelerate a drop to gaps in the volume profile, often known as low volume nodes, at $0. Overall, the Luna Classic price might fall by 50% from $0. If, on the other hand, the Luna Classic price crosses the $0, it signals the beginning of selling weakness. A daily candlestick close above the $0 level, on the other hand, would invalidate the bearish view for LUNC. In such a circumstance, investors should anticipate the Luna Classic price to retest $0. Luna Classic and Terra holders love these two coins. The price performances of Luna Classic and Terra have not been stellar in recent weeks. Despite brief rises followed by dramatic drops, the performance of these currencies has been on a decreasing trend. The burning of the Luna Classic and Terra coins has not helped, nor has the on-chain burning. However, according to the most recent releases, these teams have been working on more effective burns. However, the majority of LUNC and Luna holders have purchased Bitgert and Sensex. These are two cryptocurrencies that have piqued the interest of the crypto industry. In fact, Bitgert and Sensex were among the most widely used currencies in 2022. This is clear from the price performance of these coins. Here are some of the reasons why these investors like Bitgert and Sensex. Bitgert. The Bitgert currency is an excellent purchase this weekend since it is one of the market's most promising currencies. This is because the coin has made so much more money than Luna Classic and Terra. As of this writing, Bitgert was one of the currencies that was green in 2022 and has the potential to outperform most of the other coins. So, one of the reasons Terra crypto investors like Bitgert is the coin's favorable price performance. The next enormous advancements are just another reason LUNC and Luna like $BRISE. The 1,000 plus partnerships are important, but the roadmap V2 delivery is what investors are most interested in. As a result, Bitgert will be one of the currencies to keep an eye on. It is attracting people who own Luna Classic and Terra Luna because it has a huge chance of making investors rich. Sensex. The Sensex team has the ability to provide investors with strong returns in the next few months. The Sensex coin's spectacular performance is what makes it popular among Luna Classic and Terra holders. This month's price forecast for the Sensex coin is 3x, which implies it has the potential to provide investors with more gains than LUNC and Luna. With the official launch of the Bitgert Payrise coming up soon, Sensex is likely to be one of the best performing currencies this week. These are the reasons why Sensex and Bitgert are popular among LUNC and Luna investors. Thank you very much for watching until now. Here are the results of our another trading strategy. Daily time frame. The daily chart gives us a sell signal. When the decision is made on the daily time frame, we only consider sell signals that align with the weekly time frame to reduce the risk and increase the probability of success. Only going short is allowed by our trading methodology. Four-hourly time frame. On the 4-hour chart, we see the buy signal. When the decision is made on the 4-hourly time frame, we only consider buy signals that align with the daily and weekly time frame to reduce the risk and increase the probability of success. Only going long is allowed by our trading methodology. 1-hour time frame. On the hourly chart, we see the buy signal. When the decision is made on the hourly time frame, we only consider buy signals that align with the daily time frame to reduce the risk and increase the probability of success. Only going long is allowed by our trading methodology. Write down below in the comments what is your strategy for the next few days. Click the card on the either left or right to get to more Luna Terra Classic price prediction analysis and LUNC technical analysis. Also, we present analysis on Bitcoin and Bitcoin news today. We cover tickers, XRP, BTC, Cardano, ETH technical analysis and Shiba Inu coin. Check our playlists for the free technical analysis trading course.